Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I wanted to come on and talk with you about some new makeup products that I just picked up. I'm really excited about them. I don't know, this launch really just excited me. The moment I heard about it and saw this face palette, I was really excited. Well, number one, it's an e.l.f. palette, and I love e.l.f. cosmetics. They're really reasonably priced. They're available at many places. I go to Target all the time, and they have a large selection of products at Target and Walmart. Everywhere, it seems like, sells e.l.f. So when they were announcing some new face palettes, that really excited me because I love a face palette. Like, I can't get enough. I love the versatility of a face palette, how compact it is, and that you can just do everything and then head out the door. I don't know, I love it, and I love that it's such a reasonable price, being that it's e.l.f. And then they decided this collaboration actually would be with Jen Atkins. And Jen Atkins is a celebrity hairstylist, and she's pretty well known in the industry. I don't know if she's ever done like Kim Kardashian. I feel like she's done the Kardashians hair to some extent. I don't know all of those details, but I know she's really made it onto the scene. She's very popular. Her products are featured at Sephora, and now I think Ulta actually sells them as well, and it's the Way hair care line. So she has those products. I love those products. They're expensive, so I don't buy that many, but anyway, I'm a big fan of Jen, and I follow her on Instagram, and I saw it when this was released, and I was just really happy to get my hands on it. So it launched like last week, maybe the week before, and it just took a little while for shipping, but I got it, and it actually was a collection of, I think, like maybe 6 items or so, not too many items, and I picked up a couple of them. So let's talk about them really quickly. I'm gonna do a demo in just a little bit, and then I'll do my final thoughts at the end. But here, let's just start telling you about the products, what I picked up, and what I think of them. So number one, let's talk about the face palette. So this is the light version of the face palette. There's actually 2 different versions, and it's called the Let's Elfin Do It palette, and it retails for $14. So I picked up the light version, and it actually is really pretty good packaging for e.l.f. It's like this see-through plastic material, but it actually it has a pretty good like closure, and it just feels sturdy. It actually feels good. It is not cheap packaging. It's a nice acrylic, and I like that it's see-through because you kind of know what you're getting, and it's pretty nice the way it is for $14. Not bad at all. It comes with these 4 different eyeshadows and then 3 face colors, so you get a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight right there. And I've swatched them, and I actually have them on right now. This is the look that you're gonna see in the demo in just a little bit, but let's show you what they look like. So here is them swatched out. So there's an eyeshadow here actually. So it is exactly the color of my skin tone. It's right there. That's so funny. You cannot see it at all. Maybe you can see it. So that is the lightest color. And then these 3 darker shades. This one looks a little patchy, but dark colors just kind of look patchy when they're swatched. So definitely don't let that fool you. It actually goes on really nicely. And then there's the 3 different face colors. So the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. You can see the bronzer is matte. All the eyeshadows are matte, but the blush has a teeny little bit of shimmer in it. It's this beautiful peach color. And then there is the golden highlight. And it doesn't have any glitter in it. It's just shimmer. And so that is what I have on my face. I love a golden highlight because I feel like it's really great for my skin complexion. So I'm warm leaning. If you were cool leaning, it might not be good. Sometimes they go for more of like champagne type colors. But anyway, that is the color. This is the one I picked up. I was debating on picking up the medium dark as well, but I just decided not to. And I'm glad. I think that this was best suited for my skin tone. So these shadows are a little powdery, you'll see in the demo, but overall they swatched really well. They blended out on my eyes really well, and you'll see what I think about them as it goes on. So then what else is in the collection? There's actually 2 different eye pencils, and they are the Zero Effort Liner. I got mine in the brown. It's a very, very dark brown color. So there's a black and a brown, and these were $5, and it was Jet Set Black, and then I picked up Brown to Earth, and I will swatch this. It's extremely creamy, extremely creamy. So there's no joke there. It could definitely, you know, blends out really nice, but it just keeps blending. Like, it's just super soft, easy, so easy to put on your eyes, but I definitely wouldn't like recommend it for lower waterline or upper waterline if you want to separate those two, because it's gonna move to your bottom. It'll migrate to your bottom lash line. I don't put them in my lash line, I just put it on top of my lashes. Today I don't really go inside with them, so for me this is a really great product. I'm excited about it, and I tried it on in the demo, you'll see. Then we have the e.l.f. Brow Gel. So this is kind of weird a little bit to me. I do have clear brow gel, but the ones I have is the Anastasia one, and I feel like it's super holding. But this one, you'll see in the demo what I think about it, but it's just clear. It was $6, and it has this interesting little like toothbrush. It's just like a toothbrush applicator. It's really long, and I don't feel like you get very much product on it, but you can see in the demo and hear about my final opinions in my thoughts and my final thoughts. Okay, anyway, $6. There it is right there. And then I got 2 of the lipsticks. They have lip duos. They actually had 3 of them. The last color was red, and I'm just not a red lipstick wearer, so I decided to pass on that one. If you were a red lipstick wearer, I think this is really good. I would definitely recommend it. These are called the Extra Lip Duos. And so what it is you've got one lip liner on one side, and then on the other side you have the lipstick, and these are, I have it on my lips right now. These are actually matte, but they're pretty creamy. So there's 3 different colors, like I said, but there's Ready to Go, which is red, which I don't have, Self-Made Pink, which I do have, and the last one is the Bring It On Brown. So let's do some swatches. I'll do Self-Made Pink first. So here's the lip liner. It's nice. It just twists up, and it doesn't seem like it like breaks. I did hear that the eyeliner is like super soft, so it will break on you. So just be aware of that. But for the lip liner, I didn't have any problem with that. And there it is. That is the pink one, Self-Made Pink. And I'll swatch the lip color. So I feel like, yeah, the lip liners in both sets are a little bit darker, and the lip colors are definitely brighter and bring some fun color in. So that is Self-Made Pink. If you watch the demo portion, the try on, you'll get to see it in action. And then this is Bring It On Brown. Here is the lip liner. You can see it's definitely more brown. And the lipstick is a lighter brown. So they're matte, but I would not, they don't like dry down. They're just matte and comfortable. I'll give you guys a little hint. It's comfortable, I like it. So let's just roll right on into the try on, and then I'll get back in my final thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys then. Let's jump into this bad boy right here. So excited about it. Looks beautiful. So what I did is I did put on a primer. I used the Kat Von D or KVD oil and water, that little primer, and then I set it with my under eye setting powder. So that is down, and it's because there's not really, you know, this kind of is a base color. I could probably use it for setting my eyes. I'm gonna go in with that one first, but typically I like to go in with something even lighter than that just to do the first step. So I'm noticing, you know, these are pretty powdery. I don't think that's really surprising to me, and I don't really mind powdery eyeshadows at all. It's not a big deal to me. So the shade is really, you know, pretty light, pretty close to my skin tone, so I think I probably didn't even need to set my eyes. I could have used this. So I can't really tell much from that shadow because it's so like my skin tone. So let's go into the next one. I'm gonna use just a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into the next shade down the line. So I don't think they don't have names. It's powdery, if you can see that there. But I'm curious to see if these are similar to their small palettes or... All right, so it's pretty good pigmentation it's giving me, and no problems with blending it. Doesn't seem to be patchy at all. Seems to be building well. And it's a pretty like, maybe like a burnt brown color. Just a soft chocolate. All right, that's good. Now, I guess just for the sake of the video, I'll go in with a little bit of the darker color. This one, let's go in with this and just see how it builds up. So it definitely goes from warm tone to cool tone. There. It is sunny, which I can't really complain about that. That's okay. It's good for me. I love the sun. It makes me feel better. Feels like I'm like healing from the winter. Sunshine does so much for me. All right, so looks pretty typical palette stuff right here. I'm gonna go in with, let's try the highlight on my eyes. Looks really pretty. Looks like it would be a pretty lid shade. Hopefully it sticks around a while. Sometimes I feel like when I use highlight as lid shades, they just don't stay around as long. I don't know why. Maybe highlight in general doesn't seem to stay around as long. But that is pretty good. So that's a quick and nice, easy eye look, I feel like. That was easy to accomplish with this palette, and I am happy with it. I didn't expect to get so much more out of it because it's just a quick and easy palette right here, these colors. So I think that is what I expected out of it, and it looks pretty good to me. All right, so now let's go on with the other colors in the palette, the bronzer and the blush, and then we'll finish off with the highlight on my cheekbones and see how that works. So let's go in with the bronzer. It doesn't seem as powdery as the eyeshadows. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what... So it's pretty pigmented, especially since this is the light palette. I really just didn't know what to expect from that. I think I have some e.l.f. bronzers. I have one, I feel like, the primer infused bronzer, and I really don't use it that much. I guess I didn't feel like it was the best color for my skin. I do still have it, but one of the other products, hundreds of products, I feel like I never use. I need to declutter. It's getting ridiculous. So I'm excited about doing some declutter videos for you guys. Maybe I'll kick that off next week. See how that goes. I know everybody loves a good declutter video. Okay, so the bronzer is good. I mean, I feel like it's gonna suit my skin tone well. I'll just have to build it up a lot when it gets darker, my skin gets darker, but all in all, I think it looks pretty good. I won't have much to complain about there. That looks good. So, all right, let's move into the blush. This looks like the type of blush that's gonna be right up my alley because I do really like peachy blushes. So let's go into this one. It's got a little bit of shine to it, but not too much. Oh, yeah. That's good. It goes on really well. Pigmented, but buildable. I only really needed to do a full dip, but it wasn't like scary pigmented. You know how those blushes can be. Like, whoa. I think that looks really good. What I like to do with my blush a lot is blend it in my crease. So I'm gonna go in and just, this is actually just a clean brush right now, and I'm just kind of blending out my crease a little bit. I didn't do too much crazy blending in the crease earlier. So I like to do that. And then, I mean, it's pretty dark in there, so I don't know how well it's gonna show up to add this color in the crease, but let's just give it a try. So that's what I like to do. I just like to put the shadow on my eyeshadow brush and go in, and then I feel like it gives a more cohesive color story when you have it on your cheeks and you bring it in your eyes. I think it looks really pretty, actually. I can see it. I can see it popping through. It's perfect for that. All right, and I guess for the sake of the video, I will try to use a little bit of this really deep color here and see if I can build it up a little bit. But I do have an eyeliner. It does look like it's building. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let me actually take more of a pencil brush and I'll put it in my very outer V. All right, I just put it out there and now I gotta blend. But it was good. It looks like it's pretty nice and pigmented, and that's awesome. It's really nice. If you didn't have an eyeliner, you could definitely use that as eyeliner. That's what I typically do. I normally don't wear an eyeliner, but I bought it because of this collection. It said it was gonna be, you know, a really creamy formula. So I don't know, I just figured e.l.f. is pretty reasonably priced and I would just give it a try. So let's go in to the highlight here. I don't want to go too overboard. Well, I just don't want to get it like stuck in one spot where I can't blend it out. Sometimes that happens. It looks pretty. I guess it looks subtle, but I definitely like kind of see my texture coming through, but yeah, I think it's just that formula. But it definitely looks pretty. I don't have much texture, but I just feel like it kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't look really natural. And I feel like it ages me a little bit. But when there's that texture and stuff, and because when I smile, you can see like all my lines and they are like highlighted, like here you go. I look even older than I am. Sometimes I feel like that. So I didn't end up buying the face mist that goes along with this. Here it is. So now let's go for the eyeliner. Or first, I guess maybe we'll do brows. So I do have a brow pencil here. This is just a clear brow gel, so I don't think it's gonna do like what a pencil would do for me at all. That's not what it claims. It's not what it seems like it would do, so I have no expectations for it to do that. So let me fill in my brows just a little bit. I don't fill in my brows too much anyway. I got a little bit of brow on. Now let's go into this brow gel. Okay, it's got this long comby thing on it. Looks like a toothbrush. I used to like the Anastasia brow gel, clear brow gel. I wonder if this will compete with that. I know Anastasia, I feel like it has more on it. This actually doesn't have that much on it when you go in there, which is cool. Guess I'm trying to do some like fluffier brows with this and see if it's working. Fluff up. Come on, fluffy brows. I don't want to put too much product in. So let's see if you guys can tell the difference. So this is the fluffed up one and this is not fluffed up. I can't really tell the difference. Let's see. I can like, maybe I can just work to fluff up the front. This does not seem to be holding anything. Not very impressed here. Don't understand. So that's really all I'm gonna be able to do about that. So let's go to the eyeliner, which I'm kind of scared of, but excited about. Okay, super creamy. I just put a little bit on my hand. You know what I've been wanting to do? Let's just try it. I'm gonna try a wing. Like, what's the best? Why would I try a wing on the day that I've never even used the eyeliner? I don't know. Because I've been watching Instagram. And they make it look like fun. What? Do you think I have any idea what I'm doing? I have no idea, but at least this is smudgy and I can just go in and smudge it out. So I only like to keep eyeliner on like the back half. I don't even like to bring it in like halfway at most. And I do like a really smudgy looking lash line. So all I'm gonna do is add like a little bit of eyeliner up like into a slight wing and see if I can like blow that out with a smudger brush. All right, that was my attempt at the eyeliner. All right, I'm actually gonna use this Anastasia brow thing to try to get me a little bit of a wing. Oh. So yeah, this is super easy to move around, which is nice, but it also, crap, is easy kind of to make a mistake, but it's easy to blend it out if you've made a mistake. So many good things and bad things going with this eyeliner. I think that's good. It just looks smudgy. And there we go. That's what I got going on as finished eye look. Actually, let me go put on my mascara and I'll come back and I'll insert some pictures of this eye look and then I will do my lips. So be right back. So the eyes are now done and here's what the finished eye look looks like. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect with that wing. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll get there eventually. Smudgy liner maybe wasn't my best. Some of my first tries at a wing, but whatever, let's move on. Now we're gonna do the extra lip duos. So I picked up 2 of the 3 colors. I picked up the Self-Made Pink and the Bring It On Brown. So let's try Self-Made Pink first. So it's an eyeliner and a lipstick. Let's try, or eyeliner. There's a lip liner and a lipstick. Let's go with the lip liner first. All right, so far this is really what I was hoping for, like not like a bright pink, but like a subdued pink, subtle pink. So then let's go in with the, so this is a matte formula lipstick. I'm not always into matte lipsticks, but I feel like this feels good on my lips. Here it is. I'm just kind of giving that weird look because you know how some lipsticks can kind of make your teeth look yellow? I was trying to see if that was with this. It doesn't look that bad though. They're not very yellow, just a little yellow. Anyway, so this is Self-Made Pink. So I did have a lip gloss on and I took it off and then put this on, and my lips do still feel hydrated. Now, I don't know if that was necessarily from the lip gloss. When I take this off, I will take it off with like a wet wipe or a makeup remover so that I can totally see what the next lipstick is like. But anyway, this is Self-Made Pink and I think it's really pretty. I would definitely wear this again. Very much in my comfort zone and it looks beautiful. So let's try on the Bring It On Brown. Lipstick is off. Now we're going in with the brown one. We'll start with the lip liner, not to be confused with eyeliner, although it is brown. So I did something where I had it like rolled up like to there, which is always, you know, you're taking a big risk, but it stayed. Like when I put it on, it didn't break off or anything. So that is a good sign. Lip liner is really comfortable. I think this is a great color. I am digging both lip liners a lot. Now, Bring It On Brown lipstick. Okay, you can probably see me struggling. It's not very like easy to put on just because the formula is not extremely creamy. But it's okay if it doesn't go on creamy. Maybe it'll just, that's maybe a good sign that it'll just stay on longer. I don't think it makes my lips look completely like little dried up, shriveled up prunes. It doesn't feel that way. Obviously I just put it on, so I'll have to come back and let you guys know. So that's what I'll do. I'll probably take a little break and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my final thoughts at the end. And I'll let you know how this wore. I'll wear it for a couple hours and let you guys know what I think about it. So exciting. All right, be right back. All right, so I'm back for final thoughts and I just shot a couple different videos, got on a couple work calls, so I feel like I'm looking a little crazy right now, but good news is the lip color's holding up great. It's been about 3 hours, I wanna say, since I put it on, and it looks good. This is the brown one, the brown shade. I actually liked both of the lip colors a lot, so I would recommend both of them. It still feels like creamy on my lips and not dehydrated, even though it is a matte, and it's staying on really well. So these are definitely a win. Really liking them. I think that the eyeliner looks good. No complaints about the eyeliner. I think it's holding up well. I haven't really played with it since I did the video 3 hours ago. I'll leave some pinned comments below if there's anything, you know, to report that is different from what I'm reporting right now. Like I said, I really like the face palette. I feel like the packaging is awesome on it. I think that this is a win, especially for $14. Yes. Very excited about this purchase as well. I love the way it looks on my face. I think these are great colors for me. So that's awesome. And then I think the only purchase I'm not really in love with is the eyebrow gel. I really didn't think that this did much for my brows at all. And I don't really see a purpose in it. So this, I guess I would probably pass on, but I would definitely recommend these lip products and the face palette. And then the eyeliner, if you're interested in something like this, I think this is a cool product. So anyway, all in all, great review, great products. I'm so excited. And I wish, you know, I hope e.l.f. continues to come out with like neutral type of palettes. I'm a neutrals girl, and I bet most people are. And then like these neutral lip colors, these are great. So I'm really happy with my purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.